2-2, 20 minutes to play. Union Berlin, fourth last season. They're staring at a 12th consecutive defeat, though. They're trailing 2-0 at home to Eintracht Frankfurt. Borussia Mönchengladbach lead Freiburg 3-1. It's one apiece between Cologne and Augsburg, and goalless between Mainz and RB Leipzig in the German Bundesliga. In Italy's Serie A, result for you, Napoli have beaten Salernitana by 2-0. And you may have heard during that first half of commentary the breaking news that the Chelsea manager Emma Hayes is to leave the Women's Super League club at the end of the season. Hayes, it says, will pursue a new opportunity outside of the WSL and domestic club football. We'll have more later for you. It comes after her Chelsea team went top of the table after a 6-0 win over the bottom club, Aston Villa, today in the Women's Super League. So we're back at the Premier League, and we're back at Goodison Park. Everton leading Brighton after the latest news.
Hello, this is Julie Candler with the BBC News. Arab foreigners gathered at a meeting in Oman have told the US Secretary of State Antony Blinken that there must be an immediate ceasefire in Gaza. Jordan's Minister Ayman Safadi said the killing of civilians could not be justified by Israel's claim of self-defense.
The whole region is sinking in a sea of hatred that will define generations to come. That is already starting to manifest itself in expressions and acts of hatred in the region, and to be honest, in the deplorable acts and expressions of Islamophobia and anti-Semitism. And that's something that we all stand against unequivocally, on principle, and in accordance with our human values. This is not a religious war. It's not a war between Muslims and Jews. This is defined in its context, and all our values, Muslim, Christian, Jewish, all other human values dictate that we work for peace and we stop this madness, and we do not allow for the very dangerous dehumanization that we see.
The UN Palestinian Relief Agency says a school it runs housing displaced people in Gaza has been hit in a strike. The Hamas-controlled health ministry said at least 15 people were killed, with dozens more wounded. A spokesman for the Israeli military said it was investigating the strike. Will Leonardo reports.
A spokeswoman for the UN Relief and Works Agency said the Al-Fakura school in the Jabalia refugee camp was hit twice. Once in the schoolyard patched with tents for displaced families, and again inside the building where she said women had been baking bread. The agency said it had not been able to verify the exact number of those killed, but that children were among them. In its latest update, the Hamas-run health ministry said almost 9,500 people had been killed in Gaza since Israel's offensive began. More than 1,400 people were killed in southern Israel by Hamas militants in their attack on the 7th of October.
The military in Guinea has described the escape of a former head of state from prison as an attempt to sabotage its current leadership. Earlier, gunmen stormed a jail in the capital Conakry and made Musa Daddy's camera. Here's Miney Jones.
Musa Daddy's camera's lawyer told the BBC his client would never try and escape prison because he had confidence in